7-2, your score. The Snappers keep it raining on the River Rats. Cameron King, the leadoff. Saw a hit from him last time. He faces Kelly for the first time. Kelly, although a little wild, was able to dot up the River Rats and get out of the inning. They were able to score 1 run, but they're running out of chances here. Bottom of the 8th inning, they're down to their last 6. First pitch swinging and sending out to left field. That's down for a base hit and finds the gap. Cameron King rounding first, tailing in the second and standing with the double. How about that to start an inning?
That's what you need right now if you're Sanford. Great start to this half inning in the bottom half, and that'll get any offense rallied up.
Cameron King 3 for 3 tonight. No matter how you walk away from this game, winners or losers, King is one of the better players on the Rats tonight. Back at the top of the order with Dawson Mock. A 5-run deficit. They will have to come back. This would certainly be another good base runner to get on with a lot of speed. Mock and King have been the duo all season long. You're seeing a different stance out of Mock here, too. A lot more of a wobble. Less of a leg kick.
That mean more contact?
Might be. Small adjustments like that throughout the game can be so 50-50. You make an adjustment, you might go 4 for 4 for the next day. You might make an adjustment, you might be in a slump for the next 2 weeks trying to find yourself out of it. Down low on Mock, 2-0. The next offering, Mock is hit in the air. Right center, that's down for a base hit as well. They wave King around. Here's the throw home. It won't be in time. It's cut off. The Rats score another run. 7-3. Dawson Mock provides an RBI.
Back-to-back hits for the River Rats to start off this bottom of the 8th. First a double, now a single, and it continues to be the top of your lineup. You got a really dangerous hitter now up at the plate.
Braden Calise. Big series against the land. Has yet to show off what he can do this series in Game 1. But now is a better chance than never. Off the foot of Pierzynski, Mock advances to second. We talked about a big inning last inning and how wasteful it was. The Rats couldn't prove anything, couldn't score a run, couldn't move anybody. And now they're back to those small ball tactics that they were all season long. You almost have to wonder if maybe they changed their mindset coming into the finals game, but all along they had the right mindset.
Well, and Dawson Mock not only changed his mindset potentially at the plate, but you talked about his stance, and it worked for him. Sent that one into the outfield, got an RBI, got himself a single. Continue to do that if you're Dawson.
Braden Calise goes 2 balls, no strikes. With Dawson Mock in scoring position, a single would surely bring him around. First pitch to Calise. Popped up, that's not going to do it. Mercado trailing, but it goes foul and off the roof.
You know, getting hits that hasn't been the issue for the River Rats. They have 8 on the scoreboard. 8 hits, only 3 runs. It's just been timely hitting. Runners in scoring position. Can you cash them in? You got a speedy one, Dawson Mock at second. No one away. That's a good opportunity to make it 7-4.
Calise on the ground. That's not going to do it either. Off the glove. Farner from the back. Throw to third. They punch him out. Jesse Litch says no. Dawson Mock says absolutely not. Jesse Litch gets in the middle.
Umpire's at a bad angle.
And they got the lead runner, Dawson Mock, the biggest threat. And now they're going to come and just check at first base. He had a weird angle watching that throw, watching that tag.
I'll tell you something, Matthew Farner, I already know I'm going to clip that play for you and send it over. I can see him sending me a text, hey, can you clip this beautiful web jam of a play? Because that was absolutely tremendous from the shortstop of Matthew Farner. His only play was really the third, and from the ground, wasn't even off balance, didn't even have any balance. From the ground, just sent a rocket over to third and somehow, some way, got Dawson Mock.
Yeah, had to get a play off, had to get a guy out. It's just a matter of who. Knew he didn't have to throw to first. Saw that Mock was lagging behind on his way to third, thought he had a play, and the tag worked out for him.
We've seen a lot of aggressive base running from both of these teams. Sometimes it pays off, other times it comes back to haunt you.
Time called. Looks like maybe something in the dugout. Or maybe something to do with the umpire. They called time. Puckett will walk back into the left-handed batter's box with Colise aboard on first. Up high. Close plays all night long. A lot of close plays, a lot of game-defining plays. It seems like every close play has been a game-defining play for both of these teams.
That's how it's going to be for the rest of the series. Especially game 2 tomorrow. Someone's going to have their backs against the walls.
Puckett swinging and missing for strike number 2. Every play is magnified, put under the microscope when you're in a big game and a big series like this. A call like that in a regular season, sure, okay. Bad day, bad game, shake it off. This, they only have tomorrow. And calls like that really make or break a team. 1 and 2 to count the Stewart. Puckett. Colise aboard on first. He gets a nice lead. Shuffles over. Puckett fouling it back the other way. And again, a splash.
They're getting really good contact off of Kelly. It's only showcased in 1 run against them so far, and that came in this inning, but they're making pretty solid contact.
They're seeing something they like out of Kelly, too. Different tempo. Puckett inside off of Brzezinski again.
Even going back to that ground ball, quote unquote, because it was an absolute rocket on the ground to Matthew Forner. That was extremely hard hit. And 2 in the outfield as well. Now Puckett line drive towards that left side, well fouled, but still made good contact.
Next pitch gets Puckett the swing off the foot of Brzezinski out towards the backstop. Colise advances to second. Puckett aboard on first. And now they're going to call him out. Yeah, Puckett thought he was going to go. Not so fast. There is 2 away. Colise aboard on second. And now it's Jake Mueller.
Yeah, Puckett forgot there was a guy at first, so you can't occupy that base when you have Braden Colise there.
First baseman Jake Mueller.
Braden Colise on second. Jake Mueller, the guy who got the first hit on the board for the Rats. Needs a big one here. And a Dirk Brzezinski, a great pick.
Oh, Kelly is making Brzezinski work.
Brzezinski catching the third day in a row. Takes off.
One 0 to Mueller. Taking his time, taking a peek at second base. Timeout called. He'll step off.
You know, the other day, once the game ended, this was last week actually, Terry Abbott asked AJ Brzezinski, he was like, hey, can Austin catch 3 games in a row? AJ said, well, he better. He'll have no option. He better be able to.
Hey, Dad said so.
He's made it 6 straight games. So not just 3, he multiplied that by 2. Dad's got to be proud.
Absolutely. 6 straight games behind the dish for Brzezinski.
He'll make it 7 tomorrow.
Kelly checking second, fires and gets Mueller to swing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You know, when your dad has caught a perfect game, you know, he's had all these great feats. You have to take some of his advice for sure.
Such a blessing to be able to learn from a guy like him.
Absolutely. 1 and 2 the count on Jake Mueller. Colise on second. The pitch gets in the swing. He's out in front, and they strike him out. They leave Colise stranded on second. 7-3 your score to the top of the 9th. Clock is ticking.